The COVID-19 pandemic, which shook the world from the commencement of the year 2020, seems very far from over. When the world was trying to put the pandemic behind it, a second wave started. Nations of the world are currently going through the tough and much talked about second wave of COVID-19. Many nations are quickly going on lockdown. Nigeria is, however, not spared. Following the recent surge of the pandemic in Nigeria, the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 Monday has urged the FCT Minister, Mohammed Musa Bello, to reactivate COVID-19 enforcement to control the spread. This is an expanded stakeholders meeting called at the instance of the FCT Minister. The lone agenda is the second wave of the COVID-19. In his address, Dr. Sani Aliyu, the National Coordinator of PTF, emphasized the need for aggressive enforcement of COVID-19 guidelines that would come with clear penalties.
The alternative to a complete lockdown that will destroy our economy is for us to take necessary steps today. No responsible government will sit down and watch as its citizens become sick and as they die. We have to take all measures necessary today to stop these super spreader events and to abolish the current rise in cases.
Earlier, the FCT Minister, Mohammed Musa Bello, noted that the objective of the meeting was to get stakeholders to reawaken the consciousness of citizens.
And we have reviewed the entire issue, and we have realized that for us to be able to save lives and livelihoods in the FCT, we have to do 3 or 4 things. First of all, we all have to appreciate that COVID-19 is here. It has come back with a vengeance. It is killing people. And that reality is something that we all as leaders among the entire strata of those I mentioned to you have to go back to our various communities and send this message.
Bello, who decried non-adherence to all COVID-19 precautionary measures and protocols in the FCT, assured that there would be a massive enforcement.
We have realized also that all the protocols established that made us successfully manage this pandemic in the FCT have all been let down. So we all have to go back to these protocols and ensure that we have massive enforcement, because that is the only way we can ensure that lives are protected.
On his part, Senator Philip Aduda, representing the FCT, commended the FCT Minister for convening the stakeholders meeting for them to know that the second wave of COVID-19 was serious.
Well, there must be reorientation and we must talk to the people. What the Minister has done is apt by calling all of us who are both political leaders, religious leaders, and community leaders and traditional leaders, and including the Presidential Task Force, for us to know that this second wave is serious.
They all called residents to adhere strictly to all COVID-19 precautionary guidelines, such as wearing of face masks, observing physical distancing, and regular washing of hands. Evi Eguare, ITV News, Abuja.